My name is Rebecca Chenard. Today is Wednesday, November 13th, 2013, and this is my Quick Pick topic number 6. For my Quick Pick topic, I chose an article titled 8 Famous Foods Discovered by Mistake by Laura Kelly. And the reason I chose this topic was because I found it to be an interesting subject to learn about, even though it's kind of useless knowledge. I hope you all find it just as interesting as I did. For the first food that was found by mistake was a popsicle. In 1905, 11-year-old Frank Epperson was put on the porch and he put some powdered soda in with water and stuck a string in it and left it on the porch. The next morning when he got up, he came to realize that the soda had frozen and he called it the epsicle. But children would later come to call this a popsicle. The second food that was discovered by mistake was raisins. It was thought that some people in California stumbled upon a dried up grape crops, and a man named William Thomas would later take these dried up raisins or dried up grapes and called them the seedless grapes, which we all know today as our famous raisins. The third food is an ice cream cone. A man named Ernest Hemingway, he was at the St. Louis World Fair when the ice cream vendor beside him ran out of cups to put the ice cream in, so he rolled up his tasty pastries, his waffle pastries that he was making, for the ice cream man to be able to still sell his ice cream, and that's how we came up with our ice cream sickles. The third food that was discovered by mistake was aspartame. There was a doctor trying to come up with a cure for ulcers, and he went to lick his finger one day and realized that his finger tasted sweet. He traced his steps back to what he had been doing and came back to aspartame, which is now, we find that in a lot of our low calorie sweeteners and a lot of our foods. Chocolate chip cookies is another food that was discovered by mistake. In 1930, at the Toll House Inn in Massachusetts, a lady named Ruth Wakefield was making some cookies for her customers and decided to put some Nestle chocolate bars in it, thinking that the chocolate would melt. To her surprise, when she got the cookies out, the chocolate kept its form in the cookie. She served it to her customers, and that is how we now have chocolate chip cookies. Cornflakes. In 1898, W.K. Kellogg was attempting to make granola bars. When his experiment failed, they decided to call them flaked corn, and that is how we have cornflakes now. Worcestershire sauce. Two scientists, or yes, I think they were scientists, Leah and Perez, were attempting to recite a recipe for a man, and they failed at their attempt, and they decided to put the sauce in a jar and set it aside for whatever reason. 2 years later, they stumbled upon the jar, opened it, tasted it, loved the taste, and now that's how we have Worcestershire sauce. Yogurt. Yogurt is dated plumb back to 5000 BC. This is a time when milk-producing animals were being domesticated, and they would take the milk and put it in the stomach of an animal, to transport it. And when the milk was in the stomach, it was thought that the whatever it is in our stomach, that the acids or whatever was breaking down the milk and causing it to coagulate and starting the process of yogurt. So here's a few of the foods that were discovered by mistake, and I hope you found this as interesting as I did. Have a great day.